Oh God! Oh God, he's on fire! Now everyone calm down, it's not fire. Apparently, if you check over here in the stats section, you'll see that it says Numa, which means we are, not in a continent filled with that guy doing the arm thing. It's not a meme. Okay, Numa means swamp. So these are supposed to be like swamp grasses or something. Or more appropriately, maybe it's bubbles? Because if you train your slime up to full familiarity in this area, apparently you'll get a slime that makes sense for there to be bubbles with it. If you know what I'm talking about, then maybe familiar with the slime, the genealogy and whatnot, but I won't spoil it for the rest of us. Hunger's good, stress is okay. I notice the stress will go down if you walk steps, but it seems to only go down per like 1,000 steps. Oh God, could you imagine the challenges you could put on yourself, right? Could you imagine being like, I'm only going to run this slime and I'm not going to play the Brick Break game to relieve its stress, because that's what the Brick Break game does, by the way. That would be insane. That'd be like having a really crappy dog. You know, the little ones whose bladders are smaller than, proportionally sized to the small dog, and they have to go out like every hour? That would be probably really healthy, actually. I should probably do that. I mean, once I build up my stamina some more, because this morning, that's right, I went jogging. But I noticed that the Hosu, I know that most people here don't want a Japanese lesson, but just for those who do, real quick, Hosu just means steps, all right? We got 3,902 today, and then So Hosu is the max, is the one that we've gotten overall. So it resets every day, which is pretty cool. I guess that makes sense. We're not going toward like a particular destination. It's not counting down like with the D3 or the D2 Digivice, but yeah. So on the map, we've moved over a bit. I was kind of bummed out because we were in the flatlands before, right? And the familiarity, I was so excited to show you the familiarity. I was so excited because the familiarity was up to half. And I was like, hey, we're halfway to the slime changing, to it transforming into something new. But then right when I was about to record this, I took another step and I heard boop, and then suddenly there were bubbles everywhere and we're in a swamp now. So I mean, while that kind of sucks, it's also maybe for the best, because if we'd stayed there long enough, we would have gotten, just your basic slime. So right now it's like a kid slime, And so that means that roughly, if you want to have your slime transform into something in particular, you have to stay in that area. You have to walk like, I don't know, it doesn't tell you. It's really touch and feel, and I love it. We're also obsessed with conveyance in video games. I guess at least I can only speak for myself, but I've forgotten the joys of just not knowing and exploring and discovering for myself. This is really fun for me. But you would want to like go into the map, right? Walk like 2,000 steps, and then do this to change the compass direction back the other direction. And so you would middle back and forth until your slime changed into that thing. On the other hand, I also read that if you don't change your slime, if you don't stay in any terrain long enough for your slime to change for like a few days or whatever, or after so many steps, they'll turn into something special. They'll turn into like a weirdo. I don't know what that is. Apparently you can get chimeras, dragons, super weird mix, hybrid slimes and all that kind of stuff. But if we were to stay here, we'd get a slime that I think can cross the ocean, because there is an area, there are islands, right? If you want to go left, I think it's to the left. If you want to go all the way to the left, you'll have to have a slime that can cross the ocean, because there's no peninsula there like we have to the right here. I love how they have the background graphic actually pertain to the story. It is a static image. I mean, so many times in Tamagotchis and stuff, like look at the swoopy background, where's the probably most intrusive one I've seen? Maybe this one, with the things in the background. These are actually not that bad. Like, I've seen some Tamagotchis where they have graphics in the background where it's like, holy crap, I can't see the Tamagotchi. But this is so ingenious, I love it. So we're gonna go all the way to the east, just to get a scope for what happens. Maybe we'll see what weird slime we get, and then, as we do more and more generations, I want to see what all the different slimes can do. And they don't just change and it's like, ooh, look, they changed, oh. What now? They actually have, they can cross certain terrains faster when they change. They can fight better, enemies run more often, they'll get stuck in holes more or less. It actually has different effects, and as you travel around, you'll fight things and collect items and yada yada yada. I actually did fight someone today. I fought, I've only fought Drakies, and it's kind of weird because whereas the D2 and the D3 aren't super intrusive on your life, because when you stop shaking it or walking with it, nothing happens. You can walk away from it and it's fine. The slime pedometer, though, is weird because, like a Tamagotchi, it also has random events. Like when I first, like yesterday, right when I stopped recording, I sat it down, right? And then suddenly a Draki, like a minute later, a Draki attacked me, and it was my baby slime, so of course it lost. And it was like, bleh, and I had to heal it with Yokuso. But today I fought some, and I kicked their butts, because now we've got a kid slime. Which, I mean, it's still like bad on the Draki's part for attacking a child, but I don't know if they're smart enough to know not to attack that it's a child. If they're super unevolved, then they're like, they probably think they're like super smart. They're like, yes, well, they're small and weak. There's no honor in the animal kingdom, you know. I mean, maybe, is there honor in the animal kingdom? I mean, sometimes like a lion will raise like a pig, and that's cute, but that's usually in captivity. I don't think that's honor so much as like a psychosis. Now I just feel really bad for the lion. Anyway, the point though was that the last Draki I fought though, it actually showed a potion on the screen. And after a battle, sometimes you'll see an item, and you can choose to take it or not take it. They're random events, they could be good or bad. I took it, right? I used it, and my slime fell asleep. And I was like, oh no, it's not gonna get any steps. Oh God, what am I gonna do? But then I just went down over here, and I pressed that button, and the slime woke up. And I was like, oh, he's gonna be mad. I bet his stress is gonna skyrocket. And nothing changed though. That was all it was. It was just like a whoop-a-doop, I hope you're paying attention, because that's really all there is to it. But I feel like I need to repeat how happy I am with the pedometer. Every single step is counted. It feels so much higher quality. It's like rubber, it's insulated, it's very solid. I can feel the pedometer is very solid. The D3 is still good. I mean, the D2 is much better than this one, but that's probably because I've kind of, it's old and I've put it through the poop closet. Not to put you down or anything, D3. But we have only 14 more steps to go, and this is the only other place on the map we have here. See, we went to the left one, and we had to fight Biomon, and I kept getting my butt kicked. We went to the middle area, went to the Bugomon village, and they did boost our health and attack up, which has been super nice. Being able to shoot out 2 blasts with just Wormmon has been great, because I also haven't run into any new recruits, you know? Wait, right? Yeah, we're so alone. This thing is so randomized. I really like it. I prefer it that way, though. Anyway, hopefully this is a Dark Spire. Okie dokie. Who hit it? Yep, there it is. Okay, so this is actually, normally this is just like oh man, we gotta sit here and watch it like do this forever, but thanks to well, actually it wasn't a Bugomon village this time, it was Yokomon village. See, 0 power. No wonder I can't get any power. This thing is, I feel like it's got the pedometer, the sound has gotten better since we turned it on. The pedometer has gotten stickier. I've got to figure this out. 0 power. Holy crap. This is so weird. You see what I'm talking about? And like that's about as much as I shake it otherwise. It's like it doesn't make any sense. Okay, how about slower? Do you want slower? Holy crap. Yeah, the pedometer's been degrading. I think this thing might be like dying. I feel really bad for it, but like, look at this. It's not. What? Wait, but the last time we fought holy crap! No! Last time we fought the Dark Spire, it was easy peasy. Oh, it's overkill. That's overkill. Stop! So you can lose the Dark Spire battle? You were there. The first time we fought it, it was just like, it just stood there like a Dark Spire and let me fight it. Holy crap, man. Okay, let me like see if I can. Okay, it was stuck. It actually kind of was stuck, but I like jiggled it, now it's not stuck. If it goes down and I don't feel it come back up when I lift it, I know it's like kind of stuck. That is so crappy. Because I mean, I know some people do try to open these things up and try to fix them and all that, but like I've done that before, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're just gonna break stuff. I had a Dreamcast a long time ago and the controllers wouldn't work anymore, so I took it apart, and it had all these lengths of screws, right? And I accidentally put the screw that was supposed to be this long, but it was this long, and it pierced through the motherboard and the Dreamcast was dead forever, okay? And ever since then, I learned the very important lesson: don't just think that you can take it apart and fix something, especially not, I don't understand how pendulums work. I don't understand how the pedometer thing does, you know? But if you do, give me, you know, maybe, I guess I could Google it, see if maybe there's like a diagram. Maybe someone's ventured on this before and I could try it. If it comes down to the pedometer not working anymore, I guess it might as well be worth it, because if it's broken, then the thing is useless. I can't use this thing. I guess we'll play a bunch of egg game and try that again. Ha! Alright, there you go. Let's try this again now that the pedometer's like not super sticky or something. I don't know what I did. I mean, I know what I did. The poop closet. It's now quite a bit scarier than it was before. I don't have any friends. I don't have an egg. I just have me. I have to get this taken care of in like 4 hits or I'm gonna get wrecked up. Maybe once faster, you know? Oh my god, okay, so the pedometer's not stuck anymore. How janky. I mean, so far, every Digivice I've used has had something, but I thought the horizontal pixels that were out on the D2 was bad, but this is, like, functionally problematic. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, it was only 1 each. But my attack power is 2 now, you jerk. 70, okay. Normally, when I shake it fast, it's bad, so I just, I gotta remember to do the old side shake every once in a while. Yeah, come on, quick before Robo Freak shows up and wrecks my face. 90! Yes! Oh god, that's so much better. I was worried we'd be here all day. That's right, Wormmon. Put on your Bane face. You know, where he puts on the little cup thing on his mouth and it goes, I am necessarily evil. Because he does that. It's a little cringy, but Wormmon does not have any friends. Okay, you did it, buddy. Good job. And now we can finally digivolve into our first form. Oh, we gotta choose where to go now. Yeah, let's go back to Biomon and see what she has to say about, you know, what happened last time. Although we could go back to the middle village and see if something different is there. Maybe the Digimon village will boost her power again. I mean, it's on the way. Come on, it's either 8,500 or 3,500 and then another 3,000 or whatever. So, like, come on. We totally got this. So we're gonna go back to the center spot. And what can you digivolve into now, man? I swear to God, is that a moth? I swear to God, is that a moth? No, that's just Stingmon. To be fair though, I thought its armor digivolution was a moth at first, but I think it's Puttymon, which is like a heart man. So it's still cool. They could have taken the easy route. They could have taken the easy way out, and they could have made him just a moth thing, but they didn't. Look at him, he's obviously something that could turn into a moth, but thank God, he's just like a bee grub or something. Okay, so we'll walk it out, hopefully reach to the next step in the D3 by tomorrow, and the slime, we'll just keep walking them about, seeing what they turn into, I guess. Thanks for coming by. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one!